Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to my Serie A team. I've just called it Serie A just because that's how you pronounce it, you know what I mean? So yeah, but I mean, I've built a very strong Serie A squad. At least in my opinion, it's a pretty strong side. You got, those two guys. I wanted Chiellini and Buffon, but those guys like 100,000 coins for the both of them. You know, that's if you're lucky. But I got good replacements anyway. Instead, I got Handanovic. I played him. I was playing Inter in a seasons mode match once upon a time ago. Black Dead Joe sent me a message. I'll check it out later. But I was playing Inter once upon a time in a seasons match at the start of FIFA 13, and this guy has kept the guy in the game. Handanovic is an insane goalkeeper. 84 diving, 84 reflexes. I got him for 2,500 coins. A bit steep in my opinion, a bit steep. Gambarini is one of my first centre backs. He is by Chiellini replacement basically. 78 pace. He's a pretty good player. Yeah, I got only paid 800 coins from him as well, which is a great deal. Ogbonna is one of the more expensive centre backs you can get in for the Serie A because he's got the 80 pace. He's 3,100 coins. He's a solid defender, 81 heading, 81 defending, sorry, 82 heading. Solid stats. Left back, we've got one of my favourites from FIFA 12 from the Portuguese league. He transferred to Inter Milan, Alvaro Pereira, left back. He's a good wee player, 82 pace, 65 shooting. 76 passing, 77 dribbling, 79 defending, 72 heading. Very solid player to have in your team. And at right back we have got one of my favourite players in the entire game, Abate. Not just because he's got 93 pace, because he's got 79 dribbling to accompany that, you know. If he had 3-star skills, he would probably be my favourite player of all time FIFA 13. He is an amazing player though, that I can go on crazy little runs with this guy. He's got great close control dribbling. And he's got 65 shooting as well, which doesn't hurt, you know, he's got great dribbling stats as well. I've only had him for a couple, I've only played a couple of competitive games. I've played mainly friendlies so far this team, but I've had a couple of competitive games with him, and he's been a solid player. You just see there, the guy that had him before me, he's played 74 games before I got my hands on him, so as you can see, people have really enjoyed using the Batty. Well, that's the defence sorted out anyway. In midfield, we've got Cambiasso and De Rossi. Cambiasso I got for a pretty good price of 800 coins, which is cheap as anything. And I actually got De Rossi for 8,900 coins as well, which I believe is one of the bargains of the team, because usually it goes for 11,000, 12,000 apparently. It goes for that anyway. This one that I just found, he'd only just been put on the market for an hour, and it was the only one, it was the cheapest one I could find. And I just had to snap up, you know, you just had to snap up instantly. So I got De Rossi there as one of my favourites from FIFA 12. The cam rolls, we've got Hamzik, 6'0" Hamzik. He's 85 rated, but I'm kind of on the fence with him. 75 pace, 83 dribbling, 80 shooting, 82 passing. He's okay, but I'm not entirely sold on him. He's done okay for me so far, but 4,500 coins, I'm not sure if he's been worth that. You know, as me being honest. The other cam roll got Hernandez. This guy is actually one of my favourite players in the entire team, just because he's got the long shot trait, and he's got 5-star weak foot, and he's got 4-star skills as well. The guy is an absolute beast of a player. Jesus Christ, absolutely insane player. I got him for 900 coins, which was another bargain of a century. And yeah, he's scored some amazing long shots for me so far, as you'll see. Up front, I've actually got 4 strikers. These two are the two that I usually start with, really. I've got Closa, that plays at Lazio, 850 coins, absolute bargain. Milito, not much of a bargain, 2,000 coins for him. But yeah, he looks a pretty decent player though, to be fair, you know, he does get himself about. He's probably worth it, as I say, so far anyway, he's worth it, 84 rated. He's got 80 pace, 80 shooting, 83 dribbling. That's what you want, and he's got 80 heading as well. Heading is what these guys can do pretty well. Look at Closa's heading stats, 88 heading, and this kind of version of Closa's got like 90 odd finishing. His inform card has got 99 finishing. Now imagine having that in your team, a player has got 99 finishing. That would just be insane. On the bench, it's mainly the Portuguese league squad, but I've got 2 strikers here. Jovetic has got a 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills as well. 1,800 coins. I thought I had to get him. You know, he's a good wee player. He looks very ugly and strange, but yeah, I got him. And Muriel, CG Novo has been raving about Novo. Has been raving about Muriel. Yeah, he raves about Novo. But yeah, he's been raving about Muriel for a while, and Calfreezy is loving him right now with his little manager mode series. Went and signed Muriel. Muriel is turning into one of the hottest acquisitions in the entire game, and I've just kind of I actually played my first friendly game just before recording this with Muriel in the starting lineup, and I can kind of see the appeal. You know, he's got fantastic dribbling, he's got great pace as well, decent little shot on him, weak foot, 4-star, and skill move 4 stars. But look at the stats. Look at the stats there. He played 44 games and scored 43 times. For, I mean, it's obviously for other people, not for me, but it just shows you how lethal he is in front of goal. Let's compare that to Jovetic. He's played what, three times and scored 1 goal. Okay, to be fair, so, but well, before I signed him, he's played that kind of stuff. But anyway, it doesn't matter. That's the team anyway. Relatively cheap. Well, not cheap. Overall, I'd say, I mean, Abate was a pretty expensive acquisition. He cost me 14,500 coins. The whole team, everyone, the starting 11 and the 2 strikers on the bench cost me just under 50,000 coins. And yeah, I'm going to need to add to the bench as well. Also, because I can't just rely on the same 11 time and time again. Especially if someone, people might get injured or, well, not injured, but suspended maybe, or fitness or whatever, because fitness seems to get really a big factor in this game. It seems to go down a lot more than it usually does in FIFA 12, at least, and that's my experience. But maybe I need more fitness coaches in the squad, who knows. But I'm just going to run through now. On the screen you'll be seeing some goals scored anyway. My thoughts on this team. Well, interesting to say. 4-2-2-2. Also, at the end of FIFA 12, I had a strong 4-2-2-2 side. You know, it's kind of a hybrid between Serie A and it's like some Brazilian in there as well, whatever. I really enjoyed it, and I could just kind of set it to attacking and completely crush teams. FIFA 13, this team is not invincible. They're strong, yes, but yeah, I mean, it's something you got to put your finger on. You can't just go gung ho. Also, it depends who you're playing. If you're playing against a decent guy, you can't just go gung ho, you know what I mean? I actually find myself, instead of setting it to attacking, and in FIFA 13 now with this team, with this setup with 4-2-2-2, I set it to defensive and I try and play a more cautious style of football. And it seems to work off because you can just play it forward, you can try and hold up, just try and let people make the runs around you, and it seems to work better for me. I played some friendlies obviously to get some goals for you in this kind of footage here. There's 1 or 2 competitive goals in there as well for you. I only played a couple of competitive games so far with this team, as I said before. But yeah, it's interesting to kind of just kind of test out the strengths and the weaknesses of the team. Abate is a huge player for me, I'd say. He's just great, especially if he wanted to do a little skill dribble, whatever. He's going to knock it to the side, maybe reflow and then dash forward again. It just tears down that wing. Gambrini and Ogbonna, I want Chiellini at the back there because Ogbo, the intelligence at times in these two isn't great. I've just seen them letting players completely go. You know what I mean? It's like they get their back there and then they see a man running towards them and they just kind of lay out the red carpet for him to run past, which is so frustrating. But anyway, Cambias and De Rossi is solid, especially De Rossi. De Rossi is a brilliant CDM to have in the team. Hernandez is just an absolute beast of a player. But this has been Serie A team. Also, I'm going to add to it a wee bit, you know what I mean? The dream signings I'd have is Chiellini and Buffon. That would pretty much complete my Serie A team for what I'd want it to be so far. But yeah, this has been Serie A team. Hope you liked the video. This has been King Jad. Peace out.